Is walking through um, basically a much more complicated set of conditionals, which are nested conditionals or nested if statements. So we've got an if statement here. Well, let's start at the top. Um, got three variables that we declare: position x, position y, and then a move variable. We also have a state variable, and state is just a variable name, but it's going to hold a number, a value, and that's really going to control which parts of the code run based on what value state is holding at any given time. So we start with state set at 0. If we go down through, we've got background in the draw loop, color, black, stroke weight 1, line width divided by 2, height divided by 2, and then the end, so the line is centered, and then the end of the line is at position x, position y, so that's going to change. And then I'm also doing a print line, which is just state as a string, so it'll just print that, and then it'll print the value of state. So if I look, we go down, and we've got an if state is equal to 0, then it runs this block of code, right? So it'll increment position x up by 1. As long as this is 0, it'll continue looping through this. And it will also check this if statement. If position x is greater than the width minus 10, so it's incrementing position x up, and position x starts at 10. So it's greater than the width divided by 10, so it's 500 is the value of the width, so it's 490. So if it's greater than or equal to 490, it sets the position x to 490, so it makes sure to hold it within that value range, and it sets the state to 1. As soon as state becomes 1, it drops into this next block of code, which is if state is equal to 1, then it's going to run this. And now it's incrementing position y by 1, and it's running it. It's checking this conditional of what is position y at this point. And as soon as position y, which started at 10, reaches 490, which is height minus 10, it'll set the state to 2. And then it'll, and once state is equal to 2, then this next block of code runs. So it doesn't stay locked inside of this. It basically just keeps looping through all of the code from the top of the draw loop all the way down to the bottom. And whichever state is true, it runs that code until the state becomes a different value. And so if we run it, we can see it's just running along. And if we look down here in the console, we can see state equals 0, then state equals 1, and then as it moves down, so it's incrementing position y up, and as soon as it gets to here, it'll change to 2, right? And so this gives you an idea of how you can control the behavior of something with multiple if statements and else if. Okay?